What's going on, everybody? It's me. It's Diggity D.
Chin, that freaking Mark, and I can tell that you're just as tired as I am.
Yeah, you're probably more tired than I am, to be quite honest. But hey,
Regardless,
WrestleMania week is over, and it's time to start new. Go home episode, Monday Night Raw. Let's just get into it, shall we?
bust it on open.
Starting off this Monday Night Raw, we have Seth Rollins, the new Universal Champion, coming out and just talking about how exhausted and tired he is after his big win last night. And after that, Kofi Kingston decides to come out with a new day, and it's like, hey, Becky Lynch won both the championships last night. That gets to me thinking, why don't we have ourselves a winner-take-all tonight? Challenges Seth. Seth is like, you know what? Let's do it. And we have ourselves the main event set. It is Kofi Kingston versus Seth Rollins, winner take all.
Next up, we have the new Raw Tag Team Champions defending against, well, the old Raw Tag Team Champions, that being the Revival, in what was a pretty good match, but it ended with Dawson not really realizing who was the legal man in this situation, and I believe Hawkins gets his second win for the second night in a row with the roll-up, and yeah, here we go. We'll see how long they can ride this one out.
Next up, we got Baron Corbin coming out and cutting a promo saying how, you know, he beat Kurt Angle last night at WrestleMania, which makes him the best. And, you know, you can boo him all you want. And next thing you know, Kurt Angle's music hits and he's like, hey, I want to wish you good luck because you were the better man. And you know what? Shakes his hand and then he says, you know what? I wish you bad luck. And then he gives him a nice Angle slam and Angle lock, you know, taps out.
Yay, everyone's happy.
Until...
Oh shit, what now?
That's right. It's the dick move of the night. And it's going to you, Lars Sullivan.
Oh, who?
Lars freaking Sullivan. He finally debuted.
Forgot about that guy.
Yeah, he makes his debut and he just pulverizes poor Kurt Angle. So, is this the last we're actually seeing of Kurt Angle? Or are we going to see him try to challenge Lars Sullivan down the line? Who knows? WWE does this thing all the time.
What do you think?
I honestly don't know. Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah, I can't tell at this point, but I think Angle will probably show up for a bump or two still.
Yeah, it'd probably happen.
Next up, we have Alexa Bliss in a match, which we, yes, can both agree was very awesome to see, and I'm sure you can agree as well. Versus Bayley, it was super, super quick. It was basically Alexa wrapping things up with a DDT, and then it was actually probably one of my favorite things. There was a couple really good things on here tonight. Becky comes out to just take in all that praise for, you know, finally getting that recognition that she deserves. And dumbass Lacey Evans comes out thinking that it's a good idea to walk down to the entrance ramp and even punch Becky Lynch in the face.
Whack.
Whack is all hell. That's why you in return got punched in the face and beaten down on. WWE is just throwing her right all up in the big picture of things.
Yes, they are. They are. This is their big push now, so here we go.
I think she'll do all right with it, so let's see what happens.
Next up, we have those NXT call-ups. We have Ricochet and Aleister Black, or Blackochet as I like to call
Love
them,
it.
taking on Bobby Roode and Chad Gable. And this was a pretty decent match, but the funniest part was Aleister Black on his entrance he just launches up in the air. You don't even see him like on his little thing.
His little thing was definitely broken, for sure.
Botchamania moment for sure. For sure.
Just waiting and waiting.
Yep. And this is a pretty decent match. We have Aleister Black and Ricochet winning the match. And afterwards, we have Bobby Roode kind of turning heel, I guess. And he just attacks Ricochet after the match is over. And that's going to close out this one here, bud.
Next up on this here Raw After Mania edition of the Graps, we have Dean Ambrose's last match on Raw, where Bobby Lashley comes out and he's just like, don't worry, Dean. Basically saying he's just going to fuck his wife while he's gone. Whoa now. Those are some severe implications. What he really said was that he's going to watch over his wife, take care of her while he's gone. Something like that, okay? And Dean Ambrose just fucking rages, just goes all out. And it looked like Dean was going to put Bobby through the table, but wouldn't you know it, the exact opposite of that happened.
I said, goddamn.
I said, goddamn. By the way, Bobby Lashley put Dean Ambrose to the table, if you couldn't understand that.
Next up, we got the returning Sami Zayn, and he's looking for a fight. So he calls out to anybody in the back, says, "Hey, who wants to wrestle me? Come on. Guess who answers the challenge?
Who?
Finn Balor.
These.
And guess what else happens?
What?
It's for the Intercontinental Championship.
Well, alrighty then.
Pretty good match. Finn Balor gets the win, though. 1, 2, 3.
I like that.
And afterwards, we have
It
a
goes on.
nice heel promo from Sami Zayn saying that...
Didn't start off as a heel promo, though.
No, he did one of those Alexa Bliss things where he, starts off the promo as a face and then just cuts everybody off and becomes a heel right there and says it is a very toxic environment, the WWE, and he's going to make all the WWE Universe pay for their toxicity.
So Elias is giving that performance that he was just so ready for the night before, and he's just like, yo, if anyone interrupts this here fucking performance, you a dead man. And you really should have picked better words, man. You should have said, yo, if anyone interrupts this performance, you're a cream puff or something like that. But you know what? A cream puff didn't appear. A fucking dead man appeared. And it was great because I think everyone was expecting to see him at WrestleMania and just put him on Raw instead. Awesome, because we all knew he was there still. And yeah, he just showed up to give us those moves we all like to see The Undertaker do. And then he went away. We'll see you next year, Taker.
Yeah, nice pop. Actually, he'll be at Saudi.
Oh, fuck.
Alrighty. You know what time it is? It's time for the main event.
Oh, 9:46.
Oh, well, shit. What's main event time? And it's Seth Rollins taking on Kofi Kingston. And remember, it's winner take all. And this is a pretty decent match until the Bar fucks the entire thing up and interferes. So you know what we close out Monday Night Raw with? A tag team match. The Bar versus Kofi Kingston and Seth Rollins. What a shame.
Yeah, people weren't too stoked on it at first, but I think they came around once they got some more aggressive graps from the Raw man towards the end there.
Definitely. So is it something we're going to see down the line? Who knows? But yeah, so we got it dick teased and it didn't happen. So yeah, Kofi and Seth Rollins win the match. 1, 2, 3.
Yep, there we go, guys. That was a Raw After Mania edition of Raw and the Graps in general. How was it? There's a scale. Look at it. There's a bunch of different choices for you. You know what we decided upon? It was not too shabby.
Not too shabby.
It was a strong not too shabby at that, we'll say. I mean, it's always fun to see The Undertaker, right?
Right. The ending was just really weird.
As much as I was expecting to see the Revival get the belts back, I'm almost glad they didn't, just because I hate flip-flopping. And I'm also glad we didn't get Seth Rollins and or Kofi losing their belts a night after Mania.
Hindsight, looking after it, after it's all said and done, that was probably for the best. For the best. We need both those guys to have their straps. So
I still can't believe we got all those face wins last night.
Yeah, it's just Vince McMahon, doing what was right. So there you go. That's going to do it for us here. Don't forget to check him out on Tuesdays for SmackDown. Me on Wednesdays for NXT. And every Monday night, of course, here for Monday Night Raw. It's been me. It's been Diggity D.
Jen, that freaking Mark. We got a bunch of reaction videos for you guys to check out because there's a lot of graps to watch over the weekend.
Please check those out. Please. We'll love you forever. Please.
Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We'll continue our love for you even more.
It'll grow bigger and bigger and bigger, and we will see you guys next time.
Deuces.